told y'all I was Mexican, right? So what kind of Mexican Latina would I be if I didn't carry beans in the house? Hey amigas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Niobe, for those of you who are new, and for all of my returning amigas. Hi friends, I miss you guys so much, and today we are doing a grocery haul. So I'm gonna just go through like my groceries and like what I typically get. I do love to like buy a bunch of groceries for the month because I don't like spending time going to the grocery store. Like I actually really hate that shit. It's like such a waste of time. So I actually ordered all my groceries off of Instacart. Like I've been doing that for the past couple of months, and that just saves me so much time. And I also really like that I'm also giving back in a way for people who are trying to make money. And I just really love like just getting my groceries whenever I need to without spending time at the grocery store. So anyways, let's get started on this grocery haul. Everything that I'm talking about today will be listed down below, so make sure you check it out. And before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the familia, like this video, comment down below if you guys see anything that you want to try or maybe any dish ideas. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Lemonade. Those will all be linked down below as well. Okay, so I'm not really gonna go in any particular order. I'll try to like categorize everything, but like I kind of just laid everything out. So starting off with my protein, I am one of those people who like to stock up on their protein heavily. Like I will get enough for like maybe like a month and a half, just because I feel like I'm able to maintain my weight just by like prioritizing my proteins rather than my carbs. So something that I really enjoy in the mornings are chicken sausages. And so I have different kinds. I have the Cajun style. This is what it looks like. This is by Nature's Promise. And I actually have that in like different flavors. Like I have mild Italian. And so I actually bought like 3 sets of each. Mind you, that is like way more than I would need for a month. But like I said, I just don't like to go to the grocery store often. So I also really love turkey bacon. So I like to buy at least 2 sets of turkey bacon. The brand to me doesn't really matter. I do like to stick to a brand that like is more on the healthier end. Sometimes they'll have like little information tips up here that I like to just, you know, peep at. And sometimes I just like pick the best one that is like good for my pockets at the moment. I also really enjoy smoked salmon. Like this is the way to my heart. I love salmon. Like seriously, if I could eat it every day, I definitely would. And it's just giving that. It's definitely gonna give that very soon. And just like as a treat, well, not a treat, but like midday like protein snack, especially if I'm like hustling and bustling, super busy. Like it's a great way to like incorporate protein throughout the day without like taking up too much time cooking or just putting so much together. I like to eat my little slices, and my dog Chiquita actually really loves to eat smoked salmon. Since we are on the topic of salmon, I obviously love to get salmon like just like this, like fresh salmon. Typically I'll get the ones that they sell like at the seafood section, like the fresh kind, but they didn't have any in stock when I was looking like on the app on Instacart. But they gave me another option, and I was like, I've never tried this brand out, so I'll just like get this kind and just like try it out. But typically I will get like the fresh, long, like $25 salmon and cut it up and cook it for the week. But I am trying this out, but it's the same it's the same concept. So definitely like put that on your list, because I find that when I get those big slices of salmon, like that lasts me at least like, I want to say like 4 to 5 days. Like if I want to eat one like for lunch every day, it lasts. And it's delicious. It's a great way to like stay on top of like just your fitness. And I love like just eating a lot of fish oil, so that helps like with my hair. Big tip. And then since we're on seafood, I do love shrimp. So I actually got 2 packs of shrimp. I like to get the packs that are like, they come in like 30 to like 50 shrimps, just so that I can like cook enough for a couple of days. I enjoy getting shrimp because I am obsessed with shrimp tacos. And by the way, we can definitely have like a cook with me video very soon. I love shrimp tacos. Like that, oh my God. Like me and my friends, we love shrimp tacos. And I actually really love cooking shrimp tacos for my friends. It's just very therapeutic. I actually really like to cook, which is something that I've never mentioned on my channel. But since we're here now, other proteins that I do like to keep around are ground chicken and ground turkey. Ooh, these are both chicken, but my turkey's around here somewhere. And these are frozen because I put them in the freezer, because if I'm not cooking them like ASAP, then I like to freeze them and I thaw them out that day so it's nice and fresh. But I do enjoy having like grounded meat so that I can like make tacos or like pasta meat, just like anything really, you know what I mean? And cooking grounded like meat is like super easy and quick. And yeah, I just like to have this around. It's just like a different form of like protein. Obviously I have like 2 sets of each turkey and chicken. Then I also like to grab chicken breast, which is something new. I typically don't grab chicken breast, but I really love chicken salads. And I was like, ooh, you know what? Like when I meal prep, I want to slice this up, season it, cook it, and prep it for a real chicken salad that I can just eat like every day. So that's why I got it, because I've been like really in love with salads lately. I don't know, like there's something about a really bomb salad that just like does it for me. Okay, so let's get into our greens and our veggies. So I do like to get like frozen veggies that I can just like boil. They're just like readily accessible like whenever I need them, and they don't like go bad quickly. I do buy a lot of fresh produce from time to time, and I just have learned that like if you don't eat that within that week, girl, they're going bad and you're gonna waste your money. But it's not a waste of money because it's super healthy. It's just that you need to stay on top of it, meal prep, and like stick to your routine so that you are getting your money's worth. Of course, I love my greens. I love to buy a huge bag of kale because I love salads. I love to make fresh smoothies, and I like to incorporate it in just like different things. Like when I'm making like pasta meat, I like to throw in some greens in there just to help my digestion a little bit. And yeah, I just really love eating kale. Even if I cook it on the stove with like olive oil and like some seasonings, ooh, it's so freaking good. And I do also keep spinach in the house. Mind you, I just used it today because I made it for my like smoothie. But yeah, I love spinach. It's like a good source of protein, so like why wouldn't you love spinach? But yeah, I do like to keep these around. I am very mindful, and I always try to remember that I have these in my refrigerator because they go bad so quickly. So you want to make sure that you try to incorporate it in like a couple of different meals in a couple of different ways so that it doesn't go bad quick. I also love to keep around fresh peppers because I'm Latina and we like to put peppers in everything. Literally in my omelets, even if it's not an omelet, mixed in with my eggs, on tacos, in the meat I make. I love to put peppers on everything. I even like to eat them fresh. Comment down below if you're one of those. I love to eat peppers fresh. Just wash them and just bite into it. It's the crunch for me, and it's the flavor. It's literally so good. Now let's get into some fruit. So I definitely eat fruit like all day, every day. I love to keep fruit around just because I just grew up eating fruit all the time. Literally like I mentioned before, so I'm Latina, my mom is Mexican, and so every time, like it's just incorporated in the lifestyle, like since I was born. Even if like you guys go to Mexico, you always see people like selling fruit in the bags with salt, lemon, and like hot sauce. It's just like a part of my life. It's a part of my existence, okay? So I like to keep fresh fruit around. I have been nibbling at these guys, so don't mind the half-eaten strawberries. I also love blackberries. And I really love to have blueberries. I literally do not discriminate when it comes to fruit. And I also really love to have papaya. I don't have any papaya today, but typically I will have a papaya in the house. It's just really good. I love papaya. It's like one of those things that I didn't appreciate as a kid, but now that I'm older, I'm obsessed with papaya. So I also do really love to keep apples in my refrigerator, whether they're green or like the gala red. Those are really good. I like to keep them around, and I do also love to keep around a bag of lemons just because like I love to like just add that little flavor to like my seafood or even like my fruit and my water, sometimes my smoothies. So yeah, and what does the doctor say? 1 apple a day will keep the sickness away or something like that. By the way, I almost forgot, but I do like to keep around tomatoes. I eat tomatoes with almost everything. I feel like I've been saying that a lot for different stuff, but it's so true. I like to like incorporate a lot of veggies into my meals. I like to keep at least 2 in the house. I also love to keep around bananas. This is like, this was like a batch a couple days ago, but I love to keep them around and eat them as snacks because they're like the best snack ever. I also love to like put them in my smoothies. Like I will most likely always have a banana in my smoothie. And yeah, that's you can never go wrong with having bananas in the house. I just feel like they're useful for so many things. Okay, so let's get into some healthy kind of sort of ish snacks and like some dessert. I'm about to put y'all on if you're not already put on. These are popcorners. If you're into like texture and crunchy things and just like sounds and all that, this is for you. Literally, they're so freaking good. And they're not that fattening. It's 130 calories per serving. So, you know, it's a healthy way to just like munch on something. And my favorite flavor is the sweet and salty. So freaking good. If you're gonna try these, start off with this one. I highly recommend it. They have like different flavors. They have cinnamon, like white cheddar, and some other stuff. I also like to keep around protein snacks. So my favorite bars at the moment are the RX bars. This is what they look like, and yes, I have been munching on them, clearly. These carry 12 grams of protein. They're made with 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, and 2 dates. Girl, that's super healthy. So this one is the blueberry, and this one over here is the chocolate sea salt. So freaking good. Highly recommended. I love to keep these in the car actually, because when I'm having like long road trips or like on my way to a photo shoot, usually I drive over an hour to photo shoots, I like to keep this around for the trip there and for the trip back. It's a great way to like avoid stopping by like a fast food restaurant or even spending money. So weird facts about me, Welch's gummies, the mixed kind, are my guilty pleasure. I love Welch's gummies. Like these are so freaking good. And I actually got like, I like to get like the mini kind, so like I won't overdo it. But this is just like one of those things that I like to like satisfy my sweet tooth. I know this sounds like so childish, but like if you haven't had Welch's in a hot minute, you need to like go back and try them, because girl, they're bomb AF. And this is a pack of 40. This will definitely last me over a month. And they're just super good. That's all I can say. Even when I go to the movie theaters, like my go-to candy is like the Welch's kind. Another sweet snack I like to keep around are these Goya cookies. These are the Maria cookies. They're like very basic but like delicious, because like they can go with like so many like morning drinks like matcha and coffee and hot chocolate. It's just good. Okay, there's something about these cookies right here. They're not even like doing the most, but they just do enough for me. Then I also really love and highly recommend, if you get anything from the snacks that I am sharing today, I highly recommend you to get this dessert. This is the So Delicious dairy-free chocolate cookies and cream cashew milk ice cream. I know you guys are like, ew, dairy-free, ew, cashew milk. Girl, guys, try it. It's so freaking good. And I'm not like BSing you. I'm telling you, like, this tastes better than ice cream. Like regular dairy ice cream, this tastes so good. It doesn't bloat you, and it's just like, I don't know, like if you have like that expensive kind of like palate, but like an expensive and delicious palate, then you're really gonna like this. My favorite flavor is the chocolate cookies and cream. I'm careful with how much I eat this, because I can definitely pick up weight quickly if I do not watch what I'm eating, especially because like, girl, like I'm Mexican, we like to eat good. I forgot to mention that I also really love to keep around canned chicken, because I love to make chicken salad. So I literally get like a 4-pack of these and just keep them around, because they're like a great way to like make a quick lunch, even a quick dinner if you're just not in the mood. I like to add like mayonnaise and Old Bay, or even just like pepper. It does the job every time. Even if you want to make like a chicken salad sandwich or put it on top of the salad, it's so good, and they're really cheap. I told y'all I was Mexican, right? So what kind of Mexican Latina would I be if I didn't carry beans in the house? I love to carry red beans, and this is by Goya. Goya is like my go-to brand when it comes to buying like any beans. I love to cook these, like whether it's like on the side of like my eggs in the morning, or like on top of tortillas. Yeah, that's basically all I use them for. Or even if like you make like a really good like hearty meal, like rice, beans, and chicken. Ooh, so good. And lately I have been like kind of obsessing over coconut milk. The main reason why I've been obsessed is because I've been adding this to my oatmeal. Literally, it's been so freaking good. We're gonna have to do like a cooking video so I can share with you guys everything that I enjoy making, so that you guys can get put onto a few things that just make life a little funner, easier, and more delicious. I also like to keep around pineapple chunks like in a can, just cause, like I said, I need my tortillas for all my tacos. And I did also mention how I love my oatmeal, so I love to get this huge oatmeal box thing. This will last me over a month, so I like to keep this around for just breakfast. Oat milk that I use is Chobani, and if it's not Chobani, it's Oatly. Just really good brands. Like, I do not like dairy just because it breaks me out, it bloats me, and it's just like, I'm just like over how they mistreat the animals. And something I actually picked up this week is a new protein powder. Now this is a one that I haven't had in years, but typically I will have a protein powder in the house just for my smoothies. The one that I have right now is organic protein, and this is the vanilla kind. This has 21 grams of protein in it. Oh, I forgot to mention that I do love to keep around mint for my smoothies. It's so good. Even if you add a few leaves into tea, it like does the trick every time. And last but not least, I will keep around some core waters in the house, just so when I have guests over, or even when I'm gonna go work out, I like to bring a bottle with me. And these are refillable, which I really love. If I don't have these, I will have like 10 to 20 gallons of spring water in the house. All right, girlies, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to the familia down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll talk to you girlies very soon. Bye.